Hi, my name is Natasha Holland, and I would like to talk to you today about power of our words. You know, for years I have been telling to myself, I'm not a landscaper, I'm definitely not a seascaper. And you know, I believed this and never even tried. And now, as you see, I can do seascapes, and I also love to paint landscapes. You know, Bible telling us in Proverbs 18:21 that death and life are in the power of our tongue, and those who love it eat the fruit of it. I would like to show you now something. Here it says, I am a bad or good artist, cook, pastor, mom, dad, writer, and so on. And Bible in Psalm 45:1 tells us that my tongue is a pen of a ready writer. If I take this into myself and I can say my tongue, it's a brush of a ready artist. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my titanium white and I'm going to blot it out, those negative words out of my life. And I'm going to replace them with the positive words. Metaphorically speaking, we can do this. We can exchange our vocabulary of bad words with the good words. Look what we have now. I am a good artist. No more question mark. Speak to yourself. I am anointed by God. I have been called to do what I have been called to do. And I'm going to do this well because God helping me. I'm a good cook, pastor, mom, dad, writer, teacher, person. Proverbs 18:21 in Message translation actually tells us, words kill, words give life. They are either poison or fruit. You choose. Please choose the right words you speak, because our words, they are seeds. Seeds which were planted in our heart. So, how does these seeds come to our heart? Well, Bible tells us about it. I want to show you scripture. Philippians 4:8 actually tells us, I'm going to read from Message translation. You will do best by filling your minds and meditating on things true, noble, reputable, authentic, compelling, gracious, the best, not the worst, the beautiful, not the ugly, things to praise, not things to curse. So as you see, it's very important what we think, because whatever we put in our heart is going to come out. And words that we speak, they are actually seeds. We're planting them either in our heart or in hearts of other people. And those words, those seeds, they're going to grow and they're going to become either trees of life or trees of death. So make sure that you choose the right words. Proverbs 23:7 tells us that for as man thinks in his heart, so is he. How important is our thought life? Bible constantly talk about it. And maybe you would say, well, what do I do now? I speak like this all the time. I always tell things to my kids, either to my husband. I always say to myself, this is the way I live. And why is it that's so important? Well, Bible tells us it's important, and we just have to trust Bible. Those words, you know yourself how sometimes when you're a little girl And if that would say to you that you're not beautiful, and then time passes and you will become a gorgeous, beautiful young lady, you will still think about yourself that you're ugly. Words are important. They can kill. Bible actually give us answer in many places, but one of my favorite is Proverbs 4:23, where it says, "Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it spring the issues of life." So how will we keep our hearts? How would we guard our hearts? In same place, a bit earlier, Proverbs 4, I'm going to read from 20 to 22, God actually speaks to us. He is saying, incline your ears. He's talking about our ear gates. Later, he is saying, do not let them, my words, to depart from your eyes. He's talking about our eye gates, our ear gates and our eye gates. This how information come to us, and this how we get our specific thoughts, our way of thinking, or you can say our own personal philosophy. And this is very important, what we surround ourselves with. Bible speaks later on, for they, the words of God, they are life to those who find them, and health to all their flesh. You want to be healthy? Speak good words to yourself. Read Bible. Meditate on them. And I will give you advice, something which I do all the time. I write down scriptures, my favorite scriptures which encourage me, scriptures about my health, scriptures about my work to encourage me, scriptures about my finances. I will speak out those scriptures and meditate on them every single day, and I will give you the same advice. So Jesus tells us later on also why is it so important. In Matthew 12:34, he is speaking, for out of abundance of the heart the mouth speaks. And once I heard very funny how Gloria Copeland said, out of abundance of your heart the mouth leaks. I thought it was very good. In other words, whatever we put in our heart will come out, and it will change our lives, either for good or for bad. Out of good heart, abundance, out of abundance of good heart, Jesus saying, good things will come out, and out of abundance of bad heart, evil things will come out. So make sure you do the right things. Make sure you listening the good films or good Christian movies, or you listening preaching. What are you surround yourself? What are you reading? What kind of information every day comes into your eye gates and ear gates? So also Bible advises us in Psalm 1:1. Blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly. It is very important who is your friends. Who are you going to for advice? Those should be people who know God. So whatever we do, we have to remember that our tone has a power. Our tone has a power to change our life. And make sure that your tone, your brush, creating a great landscape. Make sure that you choose the right colors, and your life would become beautiful, and it will go into direction towards God, not the opposite direction. And enjoy your life and build your life with a powerful brush which is inside your mouth.